Hello everybody and welcome to yet another music production live stream. I am Felix Rösch, Berlin-based composer, mining the edges of electronic, ambient and classical music. That is what I do for a living for more than 10 years now, and here on these beautiful live streams you will find a very small but very beautiful, a lot of beautiful community of music makers from all over the world, sharing our stories, always learning new stuff together while I'm live streaming my music making sessions. I do that every time I'm sitting down and making music, honestly. So whenever I have time and work on something new, I will be live streaming. Today we will continue working on a new EP we've been working on for the last, I think, 15 live streams now. And I don't really know what we will do today. There's a lot of stuff we can get into. Yeah, we'll see. I think this will be about, again, 2-hour live stream because I have to do lots of other stuff as well. And sorry for not live streaming yesterday because there was, as some of you might know, I'm also working as that's actually the job that pays me the most money. As a composer for theater and film and stuff like that, and audiobooks. So I had to do some stuff there as well. Yeah, that's why I wasn't here yesterday. But nonetheless, let's see what we can do today. I'm not quite sure, honestly. I mean, that's the reason why we created this. Let me show you this beautiful little document here. So we have several pieces we could work on. Vienna is one thing. Yeah, that's probably the piece we've spent the most time on, so I would like to just keep that to the side for now and just visit that later. A lullaby, we would have to arrange strings for that and actually record it. Sorry. String loop 1, yeah, we could arrange that. Do some stuff with it. Yeah, there are 3 of these string loops, which are maybe promising, maybe not. Hummingbird rework. That's actually, if you know, that is probably my favorite piece I ever wrote, which is just an improvisation for electronics, and I was thinking about rearranging that for a string ensemble. We could use work on. No, by the way, these are all tracks which are supposed to be part of the new EP. So maybe not all of them, but it's basically just an idea. Yeah, we could use. I wrote a string quartet quite a while ago. I sketched it out at least, and I was thinking about using the second movement of that because it's really a beautiful piece, and I haven't really finished it. And yeah, but that again would be for to record that with other musicians, and I think the earliest I would do that is in about 2 weeks, like the next recording session. So let me just check real quick, but I think yeah. So today's the 20th. We're here. So that's about 1-2 weeks. In 2 weeks we'll do the next recording session here. So yeah, I think that might be something for that time for later. Green Mile, develop please 3 minutes. Yeah, I think that's something we'll do today. We'll look at the mostly piano-based stuff because that's something we can work on here. Next Tuesday there will be a person coming here who is tuning pianos, so the piano will get tuned because it's slightly detuned to a point where it's too much for my taste. So yeah, I think we'll work on either this or we'll go through the improvisations. And I think let me just start up Ableton. That's actually the new EP coming out this Friday, so what you're hearing now is not on Spotify yet. Yeah, but it will be. this like coming Friday. So no, not this Friday. The Friday after that. I was saying stupid things. All right. So I think let's listen in here. Okay, and we can just mute that. By the way, that's the new EP coming out next Friday. Not this one, but next one. Okay. I think last time we recorded a pattern. Let's see. We'll also open up Dorico. And I like to work both with music notation and like audio Ableton projects at the same time, because both have advantages the other one doesn't. Right, that's pretty loud. Okay, sounds like crap, but if we go here, whoops, that's pretty loud. So maybe I will have to turn down the volume here a little bit, just like that. Maybe like that. Okay. It sounds so simple, right? But playing the exact notes, it's not as easy as it seems. That is actually pretty beautiful. Was that okay? Oh yeah. Hey, Erwin Lewis writes, Felix, good to see you. What microphone is that? Hello, Erwin. Ermin. That this microphone is a Brauner Phantom Classic. It's a really good microphone for voice. And usually you would speak like that, but because I don't have a pop thing, I'm trying to speak like that so I don't get all the cellular on that microphone. All right. How are you? I haven't seen you in chat. It's great to see you. How's your day? Well, I like that. I like this here. I like it a lot. Especially when it goes to this part where it's not the root, exactly this one, but the fifth in the bass. And by the way, that microphone was a gift from while I was studying. I did an internship at Brauner, the company, which they were pretty close by, so it wasn't too far off. And I knew that if you do an internship there, you get one microphone as payment. So you don't get money, but you get a microphone. And I thought, well, that sounds good. And yeah, actually, at the end of that internship, they gifted me this microphone. So I didn't pay anything for that. And you have to so remember I was like 22 at that time or something, 21, 22. So this was a big deal. I finally had a good microphone I could use, and I would never have been able to pay for that myself at that time. Ermin Lewis writes, you got the pronunciation correct. Well, hello from Johannesburg, South Africa. Wow! I saw your studio in Reddit a while ago. Wow! It's beautiful. I think that's the furthest we've come so far in terms of people who have been popping up in chat. Beautiful. Yeah, greetings to Johannesburg. Yeah, there's it's funny. A lot of people found this channel here through some of the YouTube videos I made. Yeah, but you have to. And I was thinking, well, that's maybe a good idea to do more of these YouTube videos. But in the end, I want to be making music. You know, I don't want to be a YouTuber. So and if you look closely, you will find very few YouTubers who make YouTube gear reviews or stuff like that, who are actually successful musicians as well. You know, so that got me thinking. But yeah, Ruben is here. Hello. Ruben writes, "Good morning, Felix. Have a nice stream." Thank you. You too, Ruben. How's the day? How are you doing? But yeah, Ermin, the point was I want to be making music, and I don't necessarily want to be a YouTuber. So at that point, when I realized that, I just thought, hey, but live streaming is a great tool for me because I can, you know, I'm committed to making music while I'm live streaming, and you know, I meet lots of nice people like Ruben, or Lucy Waves, or Cal, or yeah, lots of Maciej Sadowski is here quite a lot. Yeah, just we are really a small, beautiful community here, and it's great. I'm always happy when there's somebody showing up in chat, just saying hello. So it's beautiful. You too, Ermin and Ruben. Good morning. Yeah, just what we're listening here right now will be. I'm pretty sure that this will be a track on the new EP, but we don't have a lot of stuff here. I think on the last live stream a couple of days ago, we actually managed to record this thing here. So we wrote. This is a little bit hard to play. Not really hard to play, but hard to play from just from sight reading it, at least for me. But we recorded that, and then at some point. Yeah, just notated some of the improvisations here, which are pretty pop-oriented, I would say. Like the chord progression is... yeah, like that. So that's very far into the pop trope wonderland. Although I don't mind, but I think there needs to be more to it, some kind of extra spin on it to make it interesting, I think. And at the very end of that live stream, when I thought, well, we won't find anything, I found that. And I really like that. It's a little bit like this, this is crazy, here's my number. I call you mate. This stuff. The chord progression is pretty similar, I think. But this is crazy. Here's my number. Call me maybe. Yeah, that might have played a role subconsciously while choosing these chords. But I think it's okay. It's even interesting, I think, in a way. Ruben says, "I'm at work, listening to your work in progress in the background." Yeah, that's the way it should be. I wouldn't know how anybody else would would be able to watch this for so long. Ermin Lewis writes, ITDP. What's that? ITDP. I do get notifications, but I can't always join the live stream. But I really appreciate your level of attention to detail. Oh, thank you. It really inspires me. That's great. And that's another good thing. You know, I feel like live streaming your creative process has mostly just benefits, you know. It's a lot of fun. You meet lots of beautiful, awesome people. You stay focused and you have like a commitment to actually finish something and to work on something. And I think I've never been that productive, honestly. Hey, losing my mind. Oh yeah, losing my mind. Greetings to India. That's also pretty far away. So Ermin is from South Africa, Johannesburg. Losing my mind. It was Mumbai, right? What was it? Pretty sure it was. Hey, how are your piano releases doing? Herman writes, I am not a producer, I am however a pro audio designer, so I love the trade. Yeah, I mean, a pro audio designer, so sound design. Yeah, it's not that far off. I mean, obviously stuff like music theory and such is not that important, but it's kind of related because most of it is really just it's very related. So yeah, I'm glad you're getting something out of these live streams, Ermin. Losing My Mind says yes, man. And if anybody would like to know, Losing My Mind has released some piano stuff which got on lots of playlists. I think it's still pretty impressive. I think impressive. I think is the word. Okay, now what I want to do here is, because I like this idea a lot, even though it's kind of hey, and this could be beautiful. This could be a layer on its own. You could just have this. Okay, now what I would do now is collect that idea and put it into this collection of ideas for this piece. So here we have lots of stuff like this. This will sound pretty bad. That was one idea. And then it goes again. So it's just an ascending chord progression, which basically just, if you play that on its own, C minor. So all of this is some kind of like we have an F sharp, so it's a G, either G major or E minor scale something. So this is one idea for chord progression. And I kind of like it, even though it's 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. I like it because it's some kind of a very, again, a process in a way, because it's just ascending, just some ascending scale. Well, this is obviously a little bit different, but if you're just taking the root note, it's just boom, bum, 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 bum. And then again, bum, 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 and so on. And I like that idea of just, again, using just a very, very simple process as a foundation for something. And this here is... But isn't this really like... a little bit like this. Here's my number, so call me maybe. Anyway, I don't care. I don't care. It can be the same chord progression, and I even like that. Okay, that's by the way, these are just ideas, sketches for things we could use in this piece. But I feel like all of these have a valid. What's this? That's also nice. I think this is actually by far the nicest one, because it's kind of unpredictable and still listenable. You can still listen to that. And it's basically the same idea. And it has a melodic aspect to it. So this top G, C, D. And then you could basically start again. That is interesting, I think. Okay, that's C. Now another one, and it's basically all the same, right? Also this. It's basically the same idea. And what I mean by, it can't be just a plain pop trope 4-chord, 6-chord, 8-chord progression, is that there should be some variation. And for example here, there is some variation. They have this long pause of like 5 beats, and then it starts, and then it changes its pace like harmonically here again, because there it changes from in quarter notes. So there is some variation in movement there, which I kind of like. This is the weakest idea, I think, but the good thing is we have a variation of this, and that's, I think, the strongest idea yet, which is this one here. Yeah, this is beautiful. If I played it right, that was a mistake there. Although, maybe not. And now the good part starts, where the 5th is in the bass. And I'm thinking like, hey, how do I play this? I can hear myself thinking about, well, how do I play the 5th in the bass? And I'm testing, that's the root note. And okay, but we have 2 versions of this basically. One where the root note is in the bass, and one where the 5th is in the bass. And I think we need to notate both now. And I think that would be almost enough to have a 3-minute piece. And then we have to think about if this here will be played by piano, or by strings maybe, or by clarinet and flute, or something like that. Maybe by all of them, I don't know. But I like this idea. I like it a lot. Hey Ermin, what kind of stuff do you design? Like do you do like lots of film works, or I think we had a sound designer here from the US once as well. Yeah, I think I'm just going to notate this right now. So how does it go? How do I notate that? it's not really recorded with a click. So it's played really not on time. It's beautiful. That's the beautiful part of it, I think. Do, 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 do. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 1, 2, 3, 2, boom. Okay, I think I would write it down like do 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 boom boom do do. And we can basically use these chords here, by the way. But I think we're just going to, okay, we'll do it differently. I will insert many bars here, like how long is one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is one phrase of this higher piano structure. So let's insert 40. That should be way enough. All right. And then let's choose one phrase here. Insert a rehearsal mark and then do boom 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 do. So like that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay. I think the basic harmonic rhythm is still the same. 2, 2, 3, so it changes every 2 bars with these intermediate chord. So let's see. We have a C minor, C major, sorry, which goes 2, 2, 3, bum, 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 bum. So maybe it goes like that. 1, 2, 3, boom, 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 boom. So what I would do, which would probably be the easiest, and now we can wait. There is a shortcut for writing these shortcuts. And now I want to have. How do we do that? Triplets, please. Whoops. C, F sharp, please. Right. And we don't need triplets there. And basically it's, I mean, we could just write this down like that and just repeat that all the time. This would be very easy to read. But the beauty of this whole idea is that it's very free. You know, see here that was not an 8th note and then 3 triplets, and that was different. And that's the beauty of it, right? So and they are sped up a little bit, so it's very free. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. Wait a second. What we could do is have these here be triplets. Nope, like that. Let's untie this. Yes, okay, like that. Make triplets out of these. No! Yeah, these triplets, I still have to get used to them here in Dorico. Let's do it like that. And these are quarter notes, and then we can just tie these over, and then we have the same. So that would be, oh sorry, that was a little bit loud. Now that would be, I think, the most correct way to notate this, even though it's, wait, how do we select the, yes, bottom note, and then Yes, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Now, yeah, I think I'm just going to notate this and then we'll play around with it. Yeah, so basically that's it. And then we start again. Perfect. Now that is one way to do it. Beautiful thing about this is as well that this phrase here is 5 bars and this phrase here is 8 bars. So they interlock in a way which is a little bit more interesting than if both were the exact same length or yeah, just like double of each other or something. So we have this, and then there's another version which I even like a little bit more, or which could be combined in a way. So here we have the root note in the bass, and I think I would like to have the 5th in the bass, which is even a little bit lower. So with the C major here, it would be going to the G. With the, yeah, I think that's pretty much correct here. Let's play this. Exactly. Sounds like crap here in this DAW, and if you play it on a real instrument, it sounds like this. Although the pauses are much longer. Yeah, we'll have to see that there is a huge quality in the variedness. I've played it here. This, for example. Okay, yeah, so now we have this, and now we can play around with it and see what we can do with it. So, Oh, and Roman, in case you're still there, I think a better microphone for this would be the what's it called? The wait, I'll look it up. I always wanted to get one of these, but yeah, right now I think it's too expensive for me. Especially after all my coins dropped last night or yesterday. Yesterday was a very bad day for crypto. At least short term. Wait, what is it? Oh, I don't even have it on my... Oh no. Rode... Was it a Rode microphone? I think it was. Anyway, I forgot the name. It's basically the microphone every bigger YouTuber has. And even the very small ones. All right. Now, I think we have to, before we develop this, we have to, what I always like to think about is how does this piece start and how does it end? And for me, that's one, these are the most important points with each and every track, basically. So, and I honestly think that that here is, I mean, what if we just started with this, this idea here with this? Yeah. And I would love for a string ensemble to play this. And it doesn't even have to be a whole ensemble, right? It can just be 2 strings. So. And then obviously the easiest thing to do is to just build on top of this. Yeah, and that's already a point where I think, no, let's not do that. That's too obvious, and I don't like that. But then again, what do we do? What do we do? So yeah, this whole composition thing is really just about problem solving. It's all the time we're solving problems. That's a good thing. Let's bring this down to the C, tie this. No! That's a D. That's a C sharp, that's a C. All right, perfect. All right, let's move all of this 1 bar to the right. Now I just made this first note a little bit longer. So yeah, I think the pauses between these should be longer, right? That was one of the qualities here. That's too long. The length here in this part is very good. It's just the way it should be. The question again is, how do we put that into a rigorous sheet note notation idea? So, let's listen to the the backdrop, this loop, which so 1/16 is 1/4 note, obviously. So let's count that in. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Oh, this I played so freely there that it's really hard to. I mean, again, that's the beauty of it, right? Hey, and maybe. It should be on time. I was just thinking about if maybe this is it's just 2 different tempos playing at the same time. like independently. That would be possible. It would just bring a lot of problems along with it. But it's still roughly what is written here, I think. So I think we can just reverse that. But it should just be very, very freely. It could be just a little bit longer, a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3. And maybe it's just a little bit shorter, right? So we don't have like that. So it's not all legato, right? It's just a little bit shorter. I think I like that idea better, right now at least. Let's do that on all these. All right, and here as well. Also, this one needs a new rehearsal mark. It's not like that is entirely necessary, but just for good measure. Can we just... Yeah, we can just mark all of these, and then hopefully we can just shorten all of these at the same time. No! Yes, okay, perfect. Okay, I think we'll start with this idea. I think starting with the strongest idea is never a bad thing. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. No. Okay. How does this piece start? First, I'll need to go to the toilet and think about what we're doing. That's always a good thing. That's also, by the way, one strategy I was talking about a lot when this channel started. It's just drink a lot while you're working, because then you have to go to the toilet and then you have some time to think about what you're doing. And it's usually the time that I have the best ideas. So actually drinking water and going to the toilet are an essential part of my workflow. Anyway, I'll be right back. right. Well, camera, focus. You can do it. I know you can. Yes, thank you. Okay, so I one thing I didn't mention is when I go, I really do think that if you take some pauses every now and then from your work, like just 5 minutes, it really helps to put all the stuff you're doing in perspective. So if you're going to the toilet, I mean, that's kind of a funny way to do it, but it works. But you can just also set a timer for like every 40, 50, 45, 60 minutes to just pause for 5 minutes and think about what you're doing. Just go to a different room, different surrounding, and don't spend time on your phone or anything, because that's not how this works. But yeah, that's one of the life hacks over Composer. I just that seemed to work for me. So yeah, I was thinking about this. And all of these seem to be. Wait, what's this? What's that? Okay. Anyway, so all of these ideas here. This one. And this background idea, this pentatonic rainfall, as well as like basically all of these ideas, right, are also this one here. Also, seems like it's some kind of loop, you know. It's not like. Or something that could be played at the end. I think we have lots of beautiful endings here, but not really a good start. Maybe this one. I mean, the core idea of this whole thing is this pentatonic pattern. So I think it should start with this. Now I'm thinking maybe we can take some time to build this. You know, we don't have to start with this. We don't have to start with this right away, right? It's hard. It's hard. How do we do that? We could just start with. And I think I would like to do this with clarinet and flute. And strings and piano. Or is that bad? I mean, this piano phrase here. How does it go? Yeah, let's move to the piano. That's always the best idea to concretely work on ideas. I mean, if we have made a plan, a battle plan, then this is pretty good. All right. So we have this. Thing, and then we maybe have and then well, this here is still running. But that's too fast. We can't just start like that, I think. I mean, we can. But where do we go from there? So we have this. I mean, we can just have this play for some time, right? This pentatonic. And then when... I think this can go on for quite a while. But do we start like that? I mean, why not? These are the two most important and best ideas. Why not start with that? And, you know, there's some kind of promise to the listener to say, hey, there's so much good stuff coming. So maybe that's an idea. Maybe we'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. So we will start with this idea here, with this piano. Maybe we'll play it once. Hey, and the great thing is we can just directly try to build this here within Ableton. Let's just use some of this here. And with some, by some I mean all of it. No, we don't really need all of it. We just need to figure out where to jump in with the melody. Did I not record that with a click? Yeah, I did. I was just... It's pretty loud. I'm sorry for that. Let's see. No, it's fine. You can manage. All right. Let's listen to that. You know what? Let's just play that exact thing and improvise a little bit. I think that might be a good idea. So we'll just need to record on, well, why not use all of the microphones, right? Okay. All right, let's do that. I'll just put the microphone here in the right position. Posizione. All right. And let's go. Wait. Obviously, we need these channels. Okay. Whoops. first. Ah, oh no, we're using the wrong interface. So let's use this piano, piano, piano. Okay, perfect. That looks better. Let's record again. Yes. Yeah, and immediately, I think we can't just play this on with a click. I think this needs to be... Okay, I'll just switch off the click and record a free version. Okay, let's do it again. But it wasn't bad. That was not bad. Maybe we can just go, you know, the main melody stays the same, but the bass just moves from the root to the fifth to the bottom octave. So we have three steps to go. I think I'll try that. I also like the pauses. Maybe they are a little bit too long, but we'll see about that. Let's keep it like that. The beginning was good. Wait. That here, that was good. And then I messed up, which is okay. So. Yeah, I think I would have to. Now I think I'll just record it again. It's better than this, you know, just piecing all the recordings together. Just have one good take. Yeah, I mean, that was interesting, I think. That was interesting. The problem is if... Focus? Thank you. Problem is if we want to go deeper than the low C, which we did in the end here. Right here. That's not really possible on many instruments like the cello. That would be a problem. Basically, it wouldn't be possible. Yeah, but no, just let's take it one step at a time. All right, let's assume we'll start like this. Wait. Which is nice. It's also nice. This is good. I mean, maybe we have the first minute of that track figured out already. That's a possibility, but it's really, really low. Okay, that's one way to do it. The thing that the question, I think the big question with this track is, will we ever will we use this background all the time, this pentatonic scale? And if we do, is there any way to bring some more variance to that? Because obviously right now at this point we could just go, you know, this is playing here, and then we could go but it feels like it's more of the same. Oh, sorry. Feels like it's more of the same that happened before. So maybe. And then to go. I don't know. This is it lacks something. There's something missing. I like this beginning, this intro, but it needs to go somewhere. And right now it doesn't go anywhere. It's beautiful. I mean, imagine that played by maybe a couple of strings. And then you could just add some small notes, maybe some synthesizers. Yeah, this would be, I mean, this is sounds like something that would build and build and build. I mean, would be the most obvious thing to do, to just build this. Build and build and build and build until it's this giant behemoth. Yeah, we could do that. I feel like this is so obvious, you know. That's why I what's this? All right. You know, it's so obvious. That's why I don't want to go for it. Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. Let's play this again from the beginning. Oops. That works pretty well. Up to that point, I would say that's perfect. That's good. You know, if I heard that, just imagine that piano melody with strings. That works well. And then we could build another layer. Right. Yeah, and at that point, I think we either have to or we could just stop. We could just stop. And then it's gone. That's one way. Yeah, that was too much. And I feel like building this thing will be some part of this. So just thinking maybe there's there's a flute or a clarinet or something like. You know, just playing these small phrases. So maybe we have an element like that. But structurally, is there anything fundamentally different we could do to just not have the same and the same? We could do we could focus more on this loop here, on this. and to just, like I said, build this out and differentiate this. And to just have many instruments play small phrases. Maybe that's a good idea. And then we can obviously record these small phrases, lots of them. And maybe some strings with pizzicato, but always like little insects. Maybe this is like a beautiful. Oh man, I love cheesy images, but maybe this is like a what's this, visa? What's visa in English? The grass. I'll just look it up. A meadow, hayfield, grassland, lots of small insects buzzing around. So we just record lots of small insects. So like, and another one. And then we can just add them all together. So we have this. There's a beautiful piece by, and it just reminded me of that a little bit. Let me just see. It's also, by the way, all of these pieces you can find here on this contemporary classical playlist, which by now has, oh my god, 2,159 people following it, which still amazes me. But here, this one, I can't play it to you here on live and stream. But if you find it, it's called The Sweetness of the Morning, radio edit by Joe Pike and Tiny Leaves. And it's a really beautiful improvisatory piece. If you can, have a listen to it. It's really beautiful. I love this. That's why I put it on that playlist, and I even bumped it up from the very bottom of it to number 7 right now. It's beautiful. So maybe we'll record lots of these small insects, I would call them. And then we have something we could fall back to. And I think then something we need to do still is maybe vary this a little bit, this chord progression here. So this. Yeah, I like this. I like this idea. Let's focus a little bit more on this this here. So on this on this loop. I'm sorry that I'm sitting here like a lazy man, just in my chair, laid back. But I really enjoy sitting like this with my feet on the piano, and it's a little bit. It's comfortable. Yeah, let's just record some small bits and pieces here, and not just with strings, but with, I think, flute and clarinet. Just thinking how to go on with this piece right now. So if we do that, like say we have a recording session with a flutist and a clarinetist in the near future, like 2 hours here, what else could we do with them? Because just recording these would be a little bit lame. Yeah, but maybe we'll or any other instruments maybe. Yeah, I think it's a little bit hard to tell right now. I'm thinking if we invite two people here, let's say there are two people, one clarinetist and one flutist. They are both here in this room, and then we're just recording like pentatonic blips and insects for 2 hours. Or maybe we'll also record this melody here. And then again, the beautiful thing about working like this is that we're really just developing these ideas, right? It's not like there has to be a finished piece. That I think was one of the maybe a problem with this Vienna piece, that we already had a finished, almost it looked like a finished musical piece we could just record, and that's why we spent most of the time just recording it instead of developing the ideas. You know, as soon as I wanted to start developing the ideas, we already were. time was gone. Yeah, I like this. We'll have to think about the ending, but. All right. Okay, so let's say we do this. Let's write this down on our Google Docs thing here. So Green Mile. Let's how I would like to call this not Green Mile, but insects or something. Yeah, insects. I think insects deserve a better name. Like insects can be very beautiful. When I see small like flowers here on the windows, and when I see all these little insects swirling around, and like not just bees and stuff like that, but just small things you haven't even seen before, you don't know the names of. Everything is swirling around there, and that's beautiful. I think insects are beautiful, and they deserve a beautiful piece of music. So that's fine. Let's call this piece Insects. And we need a new item that's called, should we do that? Flute and clarinet? Any other instruments? I mean, it should be able to be very agile. Something like that. And we should record the melody. So maybe the clarinetist can bring a bass clarinet, and we can do stuff with that as well. And the flutist can bring an alto flute, and we can do stuff like that. And maybe a piccolo, like in a lower register, very quietly, if that's possible. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we could easily fill 2 hours or 1.5 hours in the end. It's we do a small pause, we have to get to know each other, and then we can start. So like 90 minutes recording time is realistic. Maybe that's enough for this track. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Flute and clarinet. What other instruments would we have? Trumpet would be too much. Horns would be too not agile enough. I mean, they can play pretty fast, but not like a flute or a clarinet. Trumpet, trombone, yeah. And then we'll do the same thing with these strings, with the recording session there. So what I'm thinking right now is we'll just do another recording session, and that is something we'll do soon. So let me just see. So maybe next week even. So if you do a recording session next week with 2 musicians, and just like 1.5 hours recording pentatonic scale insects for this, and maybe this melody here, and then we can build some stuff with that and go from there. Only thing that I still don't have. I think the piece could end with with the ideas we have, and it could start with that. I have no idea what will happen in the middle. But usually that's if the beginning is clear and if the end is clear, the middle part is something that we will be able to find that easily. So if we know where we're coming from and we know where we're going, that should be possible. Yeah, so I think I will have to organize a new recording session. So workshop number 2 will be sometime, I don't know, Thursday. Workshop number 3, right, will be sometime here. And this will be, so we will have 4 workshops. So it will be a little bit more expensive. But that is, okay, I think let's look at the budget for the new EP. So we'll have 4 workshops. So maybe this also means that we will, right now I'm thinking maybe we won't have a studio recording. And rather than a big studio recording, we'll just have many of these small workshops. Just a thought. So let's fourth workshop, because then we could just do lots of these workshops, you know. Second workshop will be 3 hours. We could just do 3 hours every time. Right. We could do lots of these workshops actually. Well, I'm seriously considering that because I was pretty pleasantly surprised by the results of our first workshop. And we could basically do 6 of these workshops with, yeah. So that is a very strong argument. That's a very strong argument for not going to the studio. Let's see. I mean, the first one was pretty good. Maybe we'll find out that we do need to go to record this in the studio with more than 2 musicians. Yeah, it's hard to tell right now. So, I mean, we could even do 3 hours with 2 musicians and would still be, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Instead of a big recording session in the studio, we'll just do 3 more workshops. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right now, at least. I think I should plan a recording session with a flutist and a clarinetist right now. Yeah. And this will be pretty boring to watch. I will just be like contacting people and asking them for some people they might know. And then obviously we have to think about what else we want to do, and not just recording these. And I mean, if we just have some very little material prepared, we can really start to improvise. That's something, like I said, something I think the last session lacked. All right, so let's add that to our list here. So what we need to do for it. Maybe the title is bad. Small insects and big. No, I don't know. Small insects. I like that title in a way. Little. And an alt B. Right, what we have to do for that is find musicians. So that's one thing. We also need to arrange, but write down, do some like, write down melody plus accompaniment. Yeah, so that we have not only that, but also like a version of, what is this? Yeah, something like that, right? I'm not sure if this is really the right. Yeah, I like that chord. That's one of the earliest chords I fell in love with. It's just this. It's like a major 7th chord with the 3rd in the bass. I don't know why, but I really like that chord. Maybe that needs to play a role here as well. All right. Yeah. I mean, the reason why I wrote an alt B and insects is because when I'm out with my daughter and we're on the playground or something, we sometimes find these small insects running around. It's always like, there's an ant, or there's a bug or something, and loves to see them. And once we found a dead bee, like a very big old bumblebee. Was just lying around there and just moving maybe a little bit still, and then some other kids were like playing around with it, and we didn't like that, so we took the bee and put it into on a small tree, and stuff like that. I think this whole EP will be about moments and that pushed me and pulled me out of this Corona depression hole, or maybe things that caused it, like all that were like the afterburner into that dark place, which Vienna was definitely part of. So these little insects and old bee. Maybe that piece is about moments like these. When we find small insects and a bee, and we just put it somewhere else where I could die peacefully without being annoyed by other kids. And it's, I mean, I'm a cheesy guy, right? I like the cheese. Yeah, then we can see what the musicians come up with. Because if we say, you know, we have a very strict plan of what, and some rules we set, I think that would be great. And I would also love to experiment a little bit with the pedal board here. That's also something we did not do in the last session. So yeah. Yeah, that's something we have to do for this track. We can also look for the other ideas. Right. Well, okay, sorry, I was just drifting away. Another thing we could look at, let's see how much time, like half an hour I think we still have. What could we do? We could listen to some of the piano. Oh wait, let's see if we are really done with this little insects and an old bee. Idea here. Yeah, no. No.
Well, I think the last part there was good.
Yeah, all right. I mean, that's not bad either. Yeah, maybe. That's also an option. But again, it's a little bit more of the same, right? I feel that's one of the big tasks with this piece. You know, to just and it's basically the same, a little bit of the same idea, right? Wait. That could be an ending. Could be, maybe. And then in the end, this goes away and just the insects are swirling around. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, what about the other ideas? We had this here. But that's basically what we just put there at the end. That would work. Then you have this, which is basically a worse version of this. And then we have this, which is boom, 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 boom. Doom, boom, doom, boom, boom. Yeah, that could also be the end. That's really not. There's really not much difference between these. Yeah, I feel like again the big problem I have with this piece is that it doesn't really seem to go anywhere. You know, it's really just this one idea, and yeah, that's it. Which doesn't have to be a bad thing, right? If it's done right, and if we're just, and I mean, this is not supposed to become an opera or anything, right? Or a symphony, because then it would be a little bit weak. But yeah, we don't want to do that, so I think that's fine. And I mean, honestly, if in the end this is like a 2-minute piece, that's good. If it's a really beautiful, well-built 2-minute piece, that's good. Yeah, I think maybe we'll do that. You know, maybe we don't need more than this, and then we can say we'll build up on this. We can just concentrate more on this on this pattern thing, and just add some bits and pieces here and there, and just solo these pieces here and there, these little insects, and then bring back the piano, and then maybe have the one of these ideas here. Maybe we'll add a chord here or there, so make it a little bit more irregular. That's something I can see. But then just build layer and layer and layer up on this foundation, and yeah, until it's like this huge, ginormous thing. That's a possibility, and in that case, it could even go to 4 minutes or something. I can see that. Yeah, but I think we'll leave it at that for now. So let me see. What else can we do? I would like to listen to a like for the last half an hour. I would like to listen to the last improvisation. I think it's piano impro number 5. Is it? Yes. Save changes. Yeah. Okay. Let's listen to that and see if there's anything in there. I think there were some like 1 or 2 good ideas.
If all the tracks are recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just playing around here. Wait, no, go back there. No, what are you doing? Right, thank you. Well, this is a little bit boring. Okay. Sounds a little bit like some music for a telenovela. Well, yeah, I mean, this is just a small, and I think Ruben, you were right. I could just release this as some kind of impro. Let's just... Yeah, I mean, this is all nice and okay and stuff like that, and very soothing. Oh, that's good. Yeah, it's okay. I wouldn't release that, honestly. Wait, let's hear that again. It's very Thomas Newman. Well, it's getting better. You know, sometimes you just have to hold on to these ideas. And also this part, I think this becomes better. Maybe we have a track here, because I can see that as an A part, this as an B part, and this again as an A part. Very simple, just A, B, A. Here these major, minor, weird little stuff like that. That's a little bit interesting. Okay, I think I like that. And then we can just go back to this do-do-do. It's very film music-esque, but that's fine. Then we could just go back to these here, too. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. Let's listen. And yeah, that as a variation to this here is also okay. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what we have here. And again, this I already like that. Let's choose a microphone so I can just record my snipping, clapping, clacks, clicks, clicking. How do you call this? Okay, brown, go. Snaps. Yeah, I think this might be good. Maybe it's bad. You never know. You never know. But right now I like it 60%. That's good. Okay, I liked this here. Not sure about this. I think it's getting better later. Yes, that's what I liked, I think. Oh, okay. These are 4 very good chords. That's not so good. That's also not good. Nah, that's not good. Pretty generic, but works. And it's some kind of B part of this year. Let's just make this orange. And now half step up. Yes, that's what I do. Well, it's okay. Back to okay. No. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to be too fancy there, I think. Okay, and then yeah, that could be another B or C middle part. Let's turn off the grid. Well, let's not make it red. It's not that good. And then I'm circling back to that idea from a couple of improvisations ago, which will definitely be a piece, I think. Okay. Yeah, I don't think there's anything new coming here. Okay, then triplets instead of. I mean, it's just a nice thought, you know, I think. Oh, this is. Well, what's this? Oh, this was actually good. No, not 4 chords, but 3. This is weird. Yeah, this one here. This in particular. The whole thing is kind of meh. The beginning is good, but this here. And we could build on that. Oh, that's good. Yes, that, yeah, yes, I did what I felt it too when I played it, that this was good. All right. So I also like this. And then good. Yeah, no, this. And then you can build this. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. Man, I should just improvise more, right? Let's see if there's anything else coming. But I think that was it. That's good. Maybe this is a whole track of its own. This maybe it's too weak of an idea to carry a whole track, but we'll have to examine that. Yeah, I mean that's it. Maybe this year, maybe, but it's really just a big maybe. All right, let's listen to the best parts just once. It sounds so much like, I don't know, some hospital series. That's better. Still sounds like a mini TV series backdrop, but kind of like it. Yeah, let's delete that here. Delete this. Let's listen to this. I like that. I like that. Don't like the clap, but like the snaps. You know what? Let's. I mean, I like the idea that there's some irregularity, although that's very regular, right? Every 5 snaps, there's a clap. But, all right. Okay, let's get rid of that. Add that. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then I kind of went back into this 4/4, which is kind of boring. But I think harmonically, what's happening here is interesting, I think. I mean, you know, from my pop-oriented classical ambient view, it's interesting. This one here as well, probably. Okay, and then we have this. It's maybe some kind of... That's okay. Yeah, well. And then we go back to this, yeah. And to me, that seems like from here to here, that seems like one track. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think there is one good track in there and one mediocre one. But both are okay. I think both are good. We could... Oh man, we have so much music. I think I should not continue improvising. We should work these sketches out. So this will be the last improvisation for this new EP. Although it's lots of fun to do that, right? But yeah. All right. What should we do now? I think we are at 2 hours of this stream. I think I will call it a day now and look for musicians we can hire for the next session, because that needs to happen soon. I need to sign some contracts, send that to the post office, do some other tax-related work, write some emails, do all that stuff you don't like to do as a musician because you actually just want to make music. But yeah, I think that's what I'll do now. Thank you everybody who has been here today. Losing my mind. Thank you for showing up from Mumbai. Ermin Lewis, who was here from South Africa, from Johannesburg. And Ruben. Yeah, Ruben is like a staple. What's this? A household name on this channel here. Thank you everybody for being here. It was a pleasure again, streaming with you, for you, working with you. And I will be streaming again tomorrow, same time, 10 a.m. Central European time. And then we will continue with, I don't know, probably work on this new EP. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you then.